Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. Vinicius Junior is onto this. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he skips past his man. Oh, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Chance here to counter. He's a sharp little ball here. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not... Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Hernandez cross. Up he goes! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Searching pass he's played there. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
It's their second corner of the game. Italy are looking to go forward now. Dink through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Italy still without a single shot on target. Distributed tidily. Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Cannavaro. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, strongly challenged there. Knocks it out wide. And here's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! He can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. McAllister has been caught there, it's a foul. Messi with a real chance here. Messi! That was travelling. Michael can see things others simply cannot. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looking for the run, and this is Isco. McAllister, Maldini cuts it out. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And Messi! Messi. And now the breakaway. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Neymar. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Messi. Messi takes control of it and he's Vinicius Junior. There's the shot! Goal! First blood drawn. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Throw it. Isco. Oh, super ball. Messi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Yamal looking to get on the end of this. He's got away. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. He's got full. Ooh, and with that, the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Here we go again, then.
Italy really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Chance, surely! That's going right the way across. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. And this is Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi. Messi's cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Messi, nicely spread. Isco is fouled. It's a good 35 yards out, this. That was mighty close. Now it's Platini. Maicon. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Italy really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Mbappe. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Yamal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Isco. Roberto Carlos. Great chance! Sticks it away! They have brought themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 22, numero 17, numero 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Pepe gets over and intercepts. And here's Del Piero.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's the chance to counter. Played into space out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the counter is on. Well, that looks a decent ball. Rodrigo receives it in a wide position. Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Xavi Alonso. Michael. Here's one whose deliveries we all know about. Pedri. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And it's Totti. He's had it taken off him.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Skims one in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mateus. Good ball, good take. Here's Tchouaméni.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Has a look and place it forward.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Mbappe. And that will be it. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.